And you're now with the Forerunner Chronicles. All right, everybody. So, as CBS declared, President Obama has seized another 4 years in the Oval Office. And for those of us out there that know a little bit about the truth, everything that's been going on in our world, especially in our country, for the last 4 years, for the last few weeks, for the last few days, it should be having an extreme sobering effect upon your mind. With Hurricane Sandy crippling New York, Obama getting another 4 years, gay marriages being legalized in several states, marijuana being legalized in several states, nannies murdering people's children. You got to realize, God is not going to allow the world to continue on in this fashion for much longer. God is getting ready to stand up in judgment. Because if God doesn't stand up shortly from now, he's going to have to submit an apology to Sodom and Gomorrah and Nineveh for destroying them for their wickedness. But God will never have to apologize for anything that he does, because all of his works are done in truth and righteousness. We can see the agencies of this world that have fallen under the deception of the devil now consolidating their strength and their resources to carry out their master's agenda. And therefore, I believe that as those that know the truth, we should be more now than ever coming together, consolidating our strength and our resources for the purpose of getting the truth out to a world that is dying for a knowledge of it. Some of you out there have heard me use the phrase three angels' messages before, and you don't know what I'm talking about. But the Bible speaks about these three angels' messages in the book of Revelation, chapter 14, beginning at verse 6. The Bible tells us there, "And I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell upon the earth, and to every nation, kindred, tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear God, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come. And worship him that made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and the fountains of water. And another angel followed, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, for she hath made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." These are the three angels' messages that the Bible speaks of. And these are the messages that I have committed my life to sharing with this world. No matter what, with much, with little, in sickness or in health, I am married to this truth by the grace of Jesus Christ. And in 2006, when my friend Ty and I went homeless, living in his four-door Honda Accord, with a little camcorder, started making these videos, and then somebody told us to put them on YouTube, and then I started making these videos on YouTube. I had no idea what God was getting me into. But all I knew was that I had a burning desire in my heart for people to know the truth that Jesus was so gracious to bring into my heart. And I've been blessed to see thousands of people come into a knowledge of the truth. And thousands of people come to receive Jesus Christ as their Lord and as their Savior. It's a humbling experience for me. It's been my honor to serve you. And by God's grace, I'll continue to serve you as he gives me his spirit, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to execute his designs, that I might bring honor to his throne and usher in his eternal kingdom. But ladies and gentlemen, I see the work is great. And the work that we want to do is not a work that we can do on our own. I thank you for the support that you've given us over the years. It's because of you that the videos have gotten better. It's because of you that the Forerunner Chronicles are actually on satellite television now on the Dare to Dream network, which is a subsidiary of its parent company, 3ABN. But this isn't, I'm never satisfied. If it's not on YouTube, if it's not on television, I'm on the streets passing out DVDs. I'm giving out books. The message has to go forward. And we have some plans to do some very pointed and powerful documentaries and some other projects to get out books like that give people the truth on Christmas and Halloween and Easter, and pass out the Jay-Z deception on a broad scale so that more young people and others that are just trapped in this nonsense can be woken up. We have so many projects that we would like to accomplish at this time, and the demand is so great for us to give out materials and to start up schools at this time, but we don't have the resources to do this. And so right now, I'm making an appeal to you out there. If it's your desire to assist us to get this message out, I'm asking you to visit our site, The Forerunner Chronicles. Please make a donation. It's because of you that we've been able to do as much as we're doing now, and it's because of you that we're going to be able to continue to do what we do. Because we're all laborers together with God. God works through one in one way, God works through another in another way. But together, collectively, we are the army of Jesus Christ, one body, one head, one mission. We need to get some cameras. We need to be able to get more materials. There's no way we can do it on our own. The gospel is free, that's true. But DVDs and cameras, they're not. So to accomplish these designs, we're making an appeal to you at this time. If you'd like to support us, visit the Forerunner Chronicles website, click the donation button, and let God move upon your heart to do what you can do for the Master. This is not about me. It's about Jesus. And it's about those souls that need to come to a knowledge of the truth. Once again, I'd just like to say thank you. We're going to continue to push forward. We're going to continue to stay militant for this cause of truth, because that's what God calls for right now, not the church impotent, the church militant. Let's go forward. It's time to get the message out. We only have a little bit of time. What are you going to do with what God has placed under your hand? That's your decision. And so as always, this is the Forerunner, and whether you like it or not, the truth is the truth.